You just want to run your line through that tube. And what I do is I count about a foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's a 10-foot leader. So whenever your bobber drops, it's going to set at about 10 foot. You know what I mean? Okay, so what you do is whenever you get your 10 foot of line out, you take that little piece of plastic out. Okay, see how that pops off?
Yeah.
Okay, and what this is intended to do is to pull that knot as tight as you can right there. Okay, and that sets as your stop. That's going to stop your bobber at 10 foot on your line. Okay, so now that we've cinched that up, and you really want to cinch this, dude. What's cool about it too is once you get it cinched and you notice that the fish are biting at 15 feet or 5 feet, you can slide this thing to whatever depth you want it.
Wherever you find they're at. Okay. Yeah, your fish is off the shore.
Yeah, it's different, man. I mean, it's a trip. The difference between 5 feet. Yeah, all you do is you just crank that little bobber side. What's cool about this is you can reel this sucker all the way up into your reel, and you can cast, and you don't even notice that you're casting. You know what I mean? So there's your stop. So go ahead and reel in a little bit.
How do you put these in?
Hold on, Nicole. So now, I'm gonna do it right now.
What you want to do is run one of your beads in here. What the bead does is it helps from the line twisting and causing knots and that kind of shit whenever it hits the cork. Because I ran into that shit whenever I was just doing a kind of ghetto rigged. I didn't even know about this shit till my brother showed me. But he says, what this little bead's whole point and purpose is to stop the line from twisting. Yeah, I mean, it's like, alright, well, okay. Now see, these are my corks. I'm trying to eliminate all twists as possible, so I've rigged them up even with swivel.
A swivel.
That way, if the minnow's down there spinning around in circles and shit, that swivel is just spinning and not the cork. Because the cork will spin the line, twist the line, yada yada. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, this is a brand new one. Do you mind if I take yours?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to just give it a swivel. Because that swivel cost me like, So, all I've done with the swivel is taken braid and run braid in there 3 times around the swivel and then tied it to it. Okay, and what that does, instead of running it through the bobber, now you're running it through the swivel and it's going to spin. And it's just stopping more twist. It's going to make sure that when you throw it out there, it's going to sink down to the bottom instead of being twisted. Okay, so there's that. There's your bead, and there's that thing. Next thing you want to do is you want to keep your minnow kind of stationary down at that 10 feet. So you're going to run you a slide sinker, and this again is allowing him to do whatever the fuck he wants to. This ain't going to, no taut knots. The limited amount of knots that you can do throughout the whole system, if it's just one piece of line all the way to the hook, you're not getting twists in your line.
What is that one called?
This is just a bullet sinker.
A bullet sinker? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got some
real simple sinkers.
What number is that?
Number 4 circle hooks, and red. Always buy red circle hooks. You know, because a predator fish, he's looking for blood, he's looking for death. You know what I mean? So if you can emphasize any bit of blood color type into it, especially at nighttime, is always good. This knot is a pain in the ass. My brother taught me it. It's called a polymer knot. It's the best knot that you Okay, loop through loop. And then you just do a normal, like you're tying your shoe knot between the two loops. Once you get this one, you got to run your hook through it. And that is a pain in the ass. Don't ask me to try and teach you to. And Heath, my brother, always says, little spin for luck. And no fish is going to cut that fucking ball. Okay, where's that knife at again?
Right there.
Thanks, sir.
Kind of dull because I used it to dig a hole.
Cody, to be honest, I need your help, man.
I think I would be just like everybody else.
I know, I need moral support. Okay, so give your shiner about a foot of circle area. And what you do is just add your little split shot to allow him swim time.
Ken.
Yeah, I have my shoes on too.
Okay, so let me go back to the basics. All right, so we've got our slip knot up at 10 foot, right?
Yeah.
So we know that slip knot's up there. We've got our bead. Our bead is going to go and hit that slip knot. Our bobber is going to go and hit that slip knot. This is going to go down 10 feet. And our minnow is going to circle. Just like that, around 10. And there you go. I mean, best presentation that you can give out here. You know what I mean? Most people, they tie big weights up down at the bottom. They put the hook up here on top. What's the minnow going to do with the weight down here? He's just going to kind of then die. This, he's free. He can do whatever the hell he wants to. Swim all the way around. And me, where I hook him, is I hook him right through the front of the nose.
Hold on, early.
Just right in front of the eye. Try not to get into the eye so he can see what he's doing, but just right in front of the eye. If you hook them in the body and all that shit, they die in 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Can you
swim around there?
Can
and
you do
if
it?
He does die. Shit,
Take-
the catfish will eat him.
Look, we have right here.
We have a bunch of. Can you see you hook it?
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah.
What's up? We're prepared.
Prepared, just don't know how.
Just take your little shiner, and you got your 4/0 hook, and it's a circle hook. What I love about circle hooks is they're real thin. They're almost like needles. And you just want to hook him right in front of his eye. Try not to get into his eye, and see how alive he is. And watch.
Oh shit, sorry.
Watch how he'll swim with that hook in his nose, compared to if you hooked him in the body. Look how natural he looked. You know what I mean? He's just like nothing even freaking happened to him. Essentially, you give him a nose piercing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You haven't hooked him in his back going, oh, God, I got something in my back. Instead, look, he's even pulling the bobber down.
Yeah.
See how live he is?
Okay.
And that's what you want. Fish are going to eat live bait.
So now you just throw it in the middle there, wherever you want, or what?
Just nice, easy little toss out there. You want him to work right on the edge of this light. You know, I throw it out there a little further, but you've seen where we caught that fish and the other bite. It was right there.
Look at it. Going in the water 30 seconds.
Look at that.
Neat, man.
We would be here all day.
We done caught the motherfucker there.